was the great philosopher Socrates that said, "It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable." And man, did that shit hit home for me. February 12th of this year, 2022, was the best day of my life. I finally married my bride after 2 years of pandemic restrictions, and we celebrated with those closest in our lives. Leading up to the big day though, most people will try to get in the best shape of their life, but not me. I was the heaviest and most unhealthy I'd ever been in my life. I even had to buy a bigger suit the week before the wedding. As the photographer was showing us back some photos during our photo shoot session, I remember just feeling a little off. I wasn't the image I'd imagined growing up of myself as a groom, this ideal portrayal of what a man should look like. I festered on this for a while, and a couple days later I looked in the mirror and something clicked. My body was only a reflection of what I'd been dealing with on the inside. My lack of confidence, my lack of self-worth and discipline. I'd been struggling with my career at the time too, and I was not exercising anymore, hadn't been eating healthy for years, and mentally I was just lost. I was headed down a dangerous path. I decided that day to improve everything in my life that I could have immediate control over. I started to make healthier food choices, using common sense and intuition. Then I slowly dialed back the amount of food I ate without counting calories. I cut out the amount of takeout food I was buying by about 80 or 90%, which saved me a lot of money in the process. I did research and listened to a lot of podcasts about how to live a healthier lifestyle, both physically, mentally, and by optimizing hormones. And slowly but surely, my food cravings decreased, my loathing to train decreased, and my motivation to train increased as I progressed. By June 23rd, I'd already lost 35 pounds and felt so much healthier and more disciplined than I ever had. I'd finally developed good habits. But I decided that I wanted to go even further and get in the best shape I'd ever been in. Now for some context, I first fell in love with bodybuilding at 16 years old before I lost interest in training. So I made it my new goal to get as close to that look as I could and even beat my old self. I was going to aim to be under 200 pounds for the first time since my teenage years, all while building muscle in the process, a full body recomposition. After more intense training, more eating and food adjustments, and months of dedication, I was getting closer. And to be honest, there were setbacks. I went on a vacation to Europe and decided to go off my eating and training plan completely, which set me back about 10 pounds. And I did hit a couple of plateaus after along the way. Finally, on December 10th, 2022, I went into the bathroom to weigh myself, as I always do every morning. But this time, there was a strange number at the beginning of the scale, one I hadn't recognized for many years, 199.6 pounds. The moment I'd been waiting for had finally arrived after 10 months in the making. I won. For the first time in my life, delicious food didn't get the best of me, my laziness didn't get the best of me, and my motivation didn't control my actions. I did. I, with the help of everybody in my life who supported me, finally felt back. I finally recognized myself in the mirror again. What I found most interesting from this journey, however, is not that I was surprised to see the result on the scale. There wasn't this moment of jubilee or intense emotion. When the goal had finally been reached, it was just business as usual. And I instantly started thinking about what the next goal in my fitness journey should be. I've learned that if you're focused, disciplined, and intentional, the results will come. Motivation can fade, willpower can fade, and even your heart and mind sometimes can let you down in your weakest moments. But the habits that you dare to create is the foundation on which success is earned and never given. I hope that if you're watching this and you feel powerless to your habits, that you can be inspired to do anything that you set your mind to. And you can trust me on that, because that's something that I've definitely learned in the past 10 months.